So, you survived your treatment program. You are leaving and you are scared. You don't know what you're going to do because I'm going through the same thing. I'm leaving my treatment program today. I'm feeling a little bit apprehensive because I don't know, I like to call it the bubble effect. I've been in this bubble, right? This cocoon of safety. I have been safe. I have been away from potential triggers like people that I used to use with, places that I used to use at, just, the hustle and bustle of everyday life, those common stressors that cause you to want to end up relapsing, right? And now I am leaving this cocoon of safety, this bubble, and I have to go out into the real world. And that is fucking scary for some people. You know, I can understand that. This time, I feel like it's different. And mark my words, like I don't say that lightly. Like I said, I am a survivor of East Hastings, and that knocks some fucking sense into me. In regards to, I have the gift of knowing how fucking bad it can get, and it can get really, really bad. I've seen the worst and the worst of humanity. I've seen the lowest of the low. But I was able to get through it, right? I was able to survive, and now I can thrive. So, what I'm going to do now to keep myself safe is stay connected with the people that are important to me. Lean on my support system, because that's why I fucking made a support system, right? Find people that hold me accountable. And a big part of having people that are going to find me, or that are going to help me stay accountable, is finding a person who is not afraid to tell on you, who is not afraid to call up the people that need to be told, hey, this bitch is off her rocker, like she needs to be reeled back in. You know what I mean? Someone's going to call me on my bullshit. That's the most important type of person that you're going to need in a support system, and then also having somebody who's gonna understand that you're going through your stuff and accept you in, and maybe help you get to where you need to go. You know what I mean? Someone who may be able to give you a ride if you have any types of issues or anything like that. I'm going to reach out to a 12-step program. That's just a personal thing for me. There's other programs like Smart Recovery, Dharma. There's so many different things out there that can help you stay on the straight and narrow. It's just really about connection, right? Because the opposite of addiction is connection, they say. So making sure that you're not isolating, staying around the people that want to help you get better. So I'm going to be going to NA meetings, and finding a sponsor in NA, and sticking to that. That's just what I need in order to stay sober. Another thing too is I'm going to stay active. Staying active is really big. Getting your endorphins from physical activity is huge, 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 huge. Also, staying outside, that's a big one for, when you get out of something. Staying outside, avoiding the places that you used to use, avoiding those scary, you know, uh, I lost my train of thought. The scary places that you've used before, your triggers, the people, like I'm not going to go down to Alpha House unless I have to go get my mail. I'm not going to go downtown to any of the platforms unless I'm waiting for a train. Like staying away from places that you have been known to pick up unless it is necessary. I am going to set goals, and I'm going to set realistic, time sensitive goals that are short so that I can stay on track and, keep myself going. And I'm also going to invest time into hobbies. I'm going to get a fucking job. I'm going to take care of myself. I'm going to have things that are going to hold me accountable. because accountability is a huge part of staying sober. If you have nobody to stay accountable for, there is nothing to fight for, right? Another thing I'm going to do is give back. I say this, and I say this with my chest. I do not take my survival lightly. I do not take the fact that I am living today for granted, and it is my duty and my responsibility as somebody who survived the Canadian equivalent to Skid Row in Los Angeles that I I am gonna give back. Like, I have no other choice. I want to. I need to. It's important. It's imperative that I share my experiences so that people who are in that situation, and maybe even people that I know, can understand that you can get the fuck out of there. You do not have to stay there. You do not need to fall, like, you don't need to fall down. You don't need to say this is the end, because there's so much more out there. You know, that does not define who I am as a person. It is a part of who I was, but it is no longer who I am today. And sometimes I'm guilty that I survived. You know, I left behind a partner that I loved dearly, but the abuse was just too much to handle anymore, and I had to accept that he was a grown adult, and I can't, I can't go sit around waiting for him to get better. It just kept me in the addictive cycle. I had to put myself first, and yeah, those are what the things that I'm gonna do to keep myself going. And I'm so excited to have you guys here on this journey. So I'm gonna go wait out in the front now, and just wait for my ride. Thank you for yeah. There's a hospital bed. I slept in a hospital bed for the last month. There is so much more that I'm excited to share with you guys. Thank you so much for coming along with me on this journey. My journey from zero to hero, like, I am so excited to reclaim my life and have this all come back together. Thank you. Thank you for being here. And like and follow and share if you want to. If you want to, you know, I appreciate it. No pressure. It means a lot though.